Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my winter essentials video, like you can tell from the title. So I'm going to talk to you about some skincare and a few makeup products that I think personally would be my recommendations if you want to switch from your regular skincare routine to your winter skincare routine, mainly because our skin gets definitely very dry. I have more normal to oily skin throughout the rest of the year, but during winters my skin gets more normal to dry, and that like otherwise never ever happens. So no matter how much I know about skincare, I feel like winter is where I have to learn how to do my skincare all over again. And I do have some product recommendations which I thought would be helpful for you guys, because I know a lot of you have a very similar skin type to I do. So these recommendations might be helpful for you. If you would like to know what those are, then please continue watching. And in case you're new to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe, click on the red button down under this video and make it turn gray, and then also click on the bell which is next to that, because you will get to know every single time I post a new video. But now let's dive right into it and I'll be sharing with you. I have roughly, I want to say, 10 product recommendations in general. Some of them are just categories in general which I feel like are very important in the winters, and then I also have specific products to share with you. So let's dive right into it. The first thing, and I will be going in the order of application when it comes to skincare. And the first step, obviously, of a skincare routine is cleansing. Now, I prefer gel-based cleansers throughout the year, and even in the winters, I don't want to switch it up. I tend to stay away from cream cleansers as much as possible, but there are certain gel cleansers which can be more stripping, and then there are more gentle gel cleansers which do not strip the skin. And one of the recommendations that I have, which I have said in the past, I feel like is overpriced, but I feel like in the winters I don't mind, because I will not have to be like constantly repurchasing it. If I buy one bottle of it, it's going to last me throughout the 4 months of winters pretty much. And that is the Suganda Centella face wash. I think that's what the name is. I will leave a picture of everything on the screen, because some of the products I don't have with me like accessible, and the others I'm just lazy to get from my skincare collection. So I will have pictures popped up for every single product, but this is what the Suganda Centella face wash looks like, and I will also leave a link down in the description box for you to check out the product. But this face wash is, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have like sulfates or anything, which makes it even more gentle. It's a gel-based face wash. It cleans the skin really well, but it doesn't overly strip. And I feel like it's literally suitable for all skin types. Even if you have oily skin, it's a great cleanser. So if you want to use it in the summers and the monsoons, you can still continue using it with absolutely no problem. But specifically in the winters, I really like this product. So highly recommend if you're looking for a winter appropriate cleanser. And another one that I have not personally tried myself, but my best friend actually swears by this cleanser, and she has dry skin, and it is the Himalaya, I think, aloe or cucumber face wash, something of that sort. So I will also pop a picture of that and leave a link. I basically trust her recommendations in that particular aspect, because she has like Sahara Desert dry skin throughout the year, and this is her favorite face wash. So even though I haven't tried it personally, I have actually recommended it to other people who I know who have dry skin, basis off of her recommendation, because it is her favorite. So in case you don't want to splurge on a 700 rupee face wash, the Himalaya one I'm pretty sure is around 100 or 150 depending on which size you go for. So I will list and link both of them in the description box. But moving on to the next category, because I've literally been sitting here talking for like 4 minutes, we need to jump right into the next category, which is hydrating toners, essences, serums, whatever, basically any sort of like hydrating and like hydrator kind of products. And this is one category which I feel like throughout the rest of the year I don't want to say stay away from, but I prefer like more active ingredient based products which I actually see results with, instead of something that is just going to simply hydrate my skin. But I feel like in the winters, hydrating toners, hydrating essences are products that we really need. And even though I don't have recommendations to share with you specifically, because all the ones that I know of I think are just like okay, I wouldn't like go ahead and highly recommend particular ones. I would say if you're looking for hydrating toners, I do really like the MOLY ones, the green tea one. and the AC control toner. Both of them are really good. I'm currently using the AC control toner one just to like finish it up, and it's going to probably last me till the end of winter. I also have other hydrating products like some Face Shop ones. Again, those I think are probably from the older chia seed range and they have been discontinued. So I don't have like recommendations out there to give you, but I would say try to incorporate any sort of hydrating serum or toner in your routine, and I think it should do the job. Moving on next. By the way, if you see me like keep looking down there because my planner is right here and I'm reading from it. But moving on to the next category is moisturizer, and for moisturizer my favorite one is the Pond's Light Moisturizer. Now, Pond's has two moisturizers. One is my absolute holy grail, which is their gel one, which comes in like a blue color dabba. And then there is another one which has a white color, like cap or cover, like the top is white and then the tub is mint in color. So the one I'm specifically talking about, I will leave a picture right here and I will also leave a link in the description box. That one is a cream based one, which is why it's my favorite for the winters, because gel based moisturizers are my favorite throughout the year. And I am currently also using the gel one in my morning skincare routine because that's what you guys chose for me. And it works perfectly. You can continue using your gel based moisturizers, but if you feel like your skin is getting drier and you want a cream based moisturizer, this one is a great one, the Light Moisturizer, which is the cream based version. And yeah, that is another one that I have been using and loving. So sometimes I alternate between the two, sometimes I just stick to the gel, sometimes I stick to the cream. It's just depending on my mood. But yeah, if you are looking for a dry skin friendly moisturizer which is lightweight, is not going to clog your pores but it's still going to hydrate and nourish your skin, then the Pond's Light Moisturizer is a great option. Moving on next, this is something that I feel like a lot of people tend to forget, that sunscreen is something that you're not supposed to use only during the summers. Sunscreen is something you're supposed to use 365 days of the year, no matter what, no matter if it's cloudy, no matter if it's raining, no matter if it's cold, no matter if it's sunny. You need a sunscreen 365 days of the year, whether you're indoors or outdoors. And throughout the year, I really like my, again, gel-based sunscreens. I have a whole video talking about my favorites. If you want, I will leave a link for it in the description box. But when it comes to the winters, I prefer something more hydrating, more like a creamier sunscreen, because again, that is going to add extra hydration and extra nourishment to my skin. And one that I repurchased actually back in July when Nykaa had their hot pink sale, I believe, was the VLCC DeTan sunscreen gel cream. It says gel cream, but it's more of like, I would say, a creamier consistency. I have a swatch, like me swatching it and also applying it on my skin, post on Instagram. It was actually a couple of years old, so this is like a tried and true that I've been using for years, and I will leave a link to that also in the description box. Basically anything that is relevant to the product, that will give you more information, I will leave like relevant links down below. But yeah, this is one that I've been currently using. I used it today morning as well and I've been really loving it. It's one that, again, it's creamy, so you have to like keep massaging it into your skin and it's going to take a while to absorb, but once it does absorb, then the white cast goes away completely. It will moisturize your skin, nourish it, and please continue using a sunscreen every single day, even in the winters, even if you're at home. Always use a sunscreen. Moving on next. Now, this one is one that I feel like most people, when winter approaches, you already know that this is a product you're going to need, especially if you have oily skin, because throughout the rest of the year you might not use it, but in the winters you have to use it. And I'm talking about this because I think maybe a month or two ago itself, like in September maybe, I already started getting questions from people asking me that what facial oil do you recommend, because I'm planning to buy one for the winters. And I was really happy to see that people were so excited to like it's already started prepping for the winters. So personally, when it comes to facial oils, my favorite facial oil is Squalene, however you want to call it. It's basically one that mimics your natural sebum, so it's not going to be super duper heavy on the skin. It's very light facial oil, but it's something that is still going to like nourish your skin. The one recommendation that I have used up completely when it comes to squalene oils is the one by Suganda. But Indulgo has a squalene which I have purchased and I will be trying out this winters. to hopefully see how good it is, how it compares to the Suganda one. Is it better? Is it the same? Is it worse? Etc. etc. Currently, the one that I'm actually trying to use up, it's not a squalene oil, but it's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, which I know a lot of people use like a serum. I personally find it to be more similar to an oil, and I've had that one for a while. I want to finish it up because it's going to probably expire soon. So yeah, that is just a little bit of insight into products I'm using currently. But personally, I would highly just recommend squalene in general. Any squalene oil that you can find that has good ingredients, please check the ingredients list and see the ingredients before you buy it. But yeah, squalene for a facial oil is something I would personally highly recommend if you have normal to oily skin generally and your skin is starting to get a little bit more drier in the winter. Also, when I was talking about sunscreen, I forgot to mention one. So when it comes to VLCC, there are certain times when, like, people have come to me telling me that they don't like the ingredients in the Lotus sunscreens that I recommend, and VLCC, again, some people like, some people don't like. So I wanted to give you one more sunscreen recommendation, which I have talked, like, if you watch my skincare videos regularly, you would know about the sunscreen already, and it's a Trycone Sunscreen SPF 60. Now, in case you have a problem with how the VLCC DeTan sunscreen can kind of leave a white cast and it's like super duper creamy, it can also sometimes look a little bit oily if you don't wear makeup. If you do wear makeup, then you know, your makeup will automatically mattify your skin, so it's not much of a problem. But if you do not wear makeup on a regular basis, the VLCC DeTan one can be a little bit too much, which is why I wanted to recommend the Trycone one as an option. The Trycone one, I feel like, is suitable for all skin types. It kind of has a gel consistency, but it's also a little bit moisturizing. I'm sorry for that rider motorcycle guy, but yeah, like I was saying, the Trycone one is suitable for oily skin, it's suitable for normal skin, it's suitable for dry skin, it's suitable for every single skin type. So yeah, there were a couple of occasions where I was like fed up with how oily the VLCC DeTan sunscreen gets, and on those days I used to use the Trycone one. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys that as an alternative as well, just in case. Moving on, next is lip balm. Now, lip balm is something I know a lot of people use, like, again, 365 days of the year. But for me personally, I just forget using a lip balm generally on a day-to-day basis. But in the winters, my lips have definitely started getting dry, and especially when I wear liquid lipstick like today, I have to use a lip balm in the evening to just rehydrate, nourish, and moisturize my lips. And the ones I'm using currently is the Juicy Chemistry Blood Orange Lip Balm, which I've seen people rave about this, especially if you have pigmented lips. And you know I have pigmented lips if you have seen me in my skincare routine videos without makeup, without lipstick. So yeah, I've been currently trying and testing it out. I don't see a lot of difference when it comes to pigmentation, but I'm like, it's fine, you know, I can wear lipstick, I can cover the pigmentation, but I do really like the formulation and I will continue using it. Hopefully, even if I see the tiniest bit of difference with pigmentation, I think I will definitely continue using it, and it's a great lip balm. So yeah, that is one that I have to recommend. I generally tend to prefer stick lip balms, but I feel like stick lip balms are not hydrating enough for the winters, so try to go for any pot lip balm that would be more hydrating and more nourishing. Moving on, next is body lotions and body oils. Now, again, this is something that I feel like I have talked to death about different body lotions already in my previous videos. I love the Dermafique body lotions. I love, there's a VLCC body lotion that I recently mentioned in my October favorites. I really like the Plum body lotion. I love, what else do I love? These are the ones I can think on the top of my head. I love the body yogurts also by the Body Shop, but those can be more lightweight, and if your skin is like super duper dry in the winters, that might be a little too, like, it might not be nourishing and hydrating enough. And then when it comes to body oils, the only one that I can think of is actually bio oil, but yeah, I know that can be a little bit expensive, and if you don't have stretch marks, if you don't really want to buy it, then I totally get it. I recently, like, I actually already bought the Plum body oil. I'm waiting for it to arrive, and then I will try and test that out as well to see how good it is. But yeah, Those were those were pretty much all the products. Okay, there is one last, again, I don't have specific I mean, I kind of do, and I've mentioned these as well, but I feel like another skincare product that you should definitely have in your skincare routine in the winters, especially when your skin can get a little bit dry and flaky, is you need to have your AHAs and your exfoliating products, because if you are not exfoliating well in the dry climate, then I mean, you have to make sure that you don't overdo it, but you also have to exfoliate, because otherwise the dry skin is just gonna pile and pile and pile on, and then if you wear makeup, your makeup won't look good, your skin might look dull as well. So you need to make sure that you're also consistently regularly exfoliating without over exfoliating. So when it comes to AHAs, I love glycolic acid the most, but I know glycolic acid can be a little strong, so you can also go for lactic acid in case glycolic acid is too much for you. My personal recommendation would be the Pixi Glow Tonic, even though I'm trying to find more affordable options for it. There are some that I currently own that I am going to soon be trying and testing out. So definitely stay tuned for my upcoming videos, because I will be talking about more options as well. Hopefully I can find better and cheaper options, but as of now, the only exfoliating toner I would highly recommend is the Pixi Glow Tonic. But yeah, glycolic acid, lactic acid, any good product with those ingredients might be helpful for you when it comes to exfoliation. Those are all the skincare products. Now let me quickly just talk about two makeup products, and then we will end this video. The first one is the K-Beauty loose powder. Again, something that I'm wearing on my face right now. I feel like it is not something that really controls oil very well, which is why it's not my favorite the rest of the year, but I've been really enjoying it recently, because I like the way it layers with the VLCC DeTan sunscreen. Also, I don't have to use any kind of primer. I put my sunscreen on today morning around, I think, 10 o'clock, I want to say, and then I did my makeup around 1:30 right before sitting to film this video. So obviously the sunscreen had absorbed, and it was on my skin for a while. But apart from that, I feel like the powder worked really well with that also. And yeah, it just does a very good job at seamlessly blending. It doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of makeup on your face, and I just really like the product in general. I have spoken about it in past videos, so I don't want to go on and on and on about it. But yeah, moving on to the last product for this video, and that is a nice pink blush. I feel like when it comes to winter and makeup, I really think of like flushed cheeks and like pink lipstick, and maybe a little bit of definition on the eyes with mascara or eyeliner. And my personal favorite blush, specifically that I'm going to be using a lot this winter, is the Sugar blush that I have in my Contour de Force face palette. I'm not really sure of the shade name, but I'm going to leave it in the description box down below, and I will link it also, so you can go and check it out. But it's like a mauve pink kind of shade. It's not too peachy pink, it's like a proper pink. It's not baby pink, it's not too dark either. It's like the perfect pink blush. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link to that. You can honestly just use any pink blush that you might already have in your collection. You don't need to specifically go out and buy that. But yeah, those were all my like winter essentials. I would love to know what your absolute favorite staple essential product is in the winters. I would love to know, so you can definitely leave it down in the comment section. But yeah, that's it for this video. This video was definitely a lot longer than I had expected, so I'm not going to make it any further longer. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Definitely make sure you subscribe. I will also have my Instagram down below, so in case you're not following me on my Instagram, you can definitely do so. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for okay thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.